About 30% of the nearly 500 children waiting to be adopted in Minnesota are African American. As part of an initiative during Black History Month, the Department of Human Services is teaming up with numerous groups to lower those numbers. Jamil Donath explains how even outside the metro area, African American foster children are in need of loving homes.
Valentine's Day, hearts.
A Bemidji single mom.
Okay, go Megan.
Kim Zervine has adopted 6 African-American children.
I was open to any race, but as a single parent, it was easier to get a minority child. And it didn't matter to me, so I chose African-American.
Zervine decided to become a foster parent when she saw the great need of children in the state welfare system.
I wanted to adopt because there were so many kids that needed a home that were already in the world, so I decided to do that rather than have biological kids.
The Minnesota Department of Human Services, along with the Council on Black Minnesotans, are using Black History Month to promote African American adoptions.
There is a disproportionate amount of African American children waiting to be adopted in Minnesota.
In 2012, only 18% of foster care children adopted in Minnesota were African American. As of 2014, 140 out of 467 foster kids still on the waiting list are African American. That's roughly 30%.
We do have kids ages from 12 to 18 and primarily Caucasian and Native American.
We also have an adoption support group.
In northern Minnesota, the disproportionate numbers are also because there are fewer African American children in the foster care system than in the metro area.
It's harder to match waiting children of an African American background with an African American family if we don't have them in this type of region.
Of course, the goal for state adoption workers is to find a loving home for all foster children. But this push to adopt African American will be a huge part of that cause.
The big push is to get permanency for these children.
There are kids 0 to 18 with special needs, without special needs, sibling groups. There's just so many kids that need a home.
And Zervine is one foster parent, proving that family is not defined by race. Jamil Donath, Lakeland News.
Numerous Minnesota organizations are holding events throughout the month of February to recognize the cause.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.